in today's installment, I'm gonna try to drain the oil and change the filter. I've got some fuel. I'm gonna check if there's a drain plug on the fuel tank. Try and drain anything that may be in there, and then top up a little bit of fuel. I've got some brake fluid. I'm gonna pop that in and see if it stays in there, if it's leaking out anywhere. Hopefully, that's all on the plans. It's terribly hot, so we'll see how far we can get. Awesome tool for when the oil filter is stuck. So I've pulled off the oil filter, but this is worrying. Gunk. Well, we're going to be stripping the motor and refreshing it, I suppose. But for now, we'll just be doing a test start. Not going to really be driving it. So we'll see how it goes. I got myself some cheap oil because we're just gonna use it just for a startup, just to test the start and to do an engine flush. Same thing with filter. Fill the filter with a little bit of oil, and with the rubber o-ring or seal before we can drop it in the car. And we'll just tighten that by hand. That's sufficient. Exactly on the full mark. If anyone's wondering how much oil a L28 motor takes, just filled 5 liters. We're missing a battery, we're missing a coil. We need to sort out all this wiring before we can try to start the car. I'll jack up the front end so we can get to the crank pulley to try and turn the motor. The other thing I'm just realizing now is maybe that's the reason why we don't have any brakes. There's no fluid in there. That's something else we got to get checked out along with the other 101 things that need to be done.
So this is ZX project day 1 of 1. That's mom's.
One of maybe.
Sorry, not 1 of 1. Day 1 of like 1 million. Because it is a Nissan. It is a Nissan / Datsun. And that's mom's. That's Bulla. And this is the name. As you can see, mom's whipped up the toolbox. And we're about to do some shit.
So what are we doing, Kamish?
So what we're doing first is we're going to turn this crank over to make sure that it turns. And that the motor spins, and we can see it from there. That's a very good idea, Nikhil. I think you should. It's in gear. It is in gear. Go take it out. Oh, go from that side rather, because this car might just roll. Because we are jacked, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but we're actually jacked on a slope because mom's feels and there's the slope we're talking about. Let's just do this. There we go. So yeah, this is about level, and unfortunately Mom's wishes we're turning it forward. You turn the motor clockwise. You are turning the motor clockwise.
I'm just fucking around.
You are turning the motor clockwise.
Yeah. I thought you already did.
Okay, so it hasn't rolled yet. That's good.
I thought you saw my handbrakes. Come check my handbrakes.
I checked. I met
Show
up.
the people the handbrakes.
Okay, so what we're about to show you is a South African handbrake.
E-brake.
E-brake for you American
Right,
folks.
So can I turn now?
You may turn the crank.
This will be the first turn of this motor in 15 years.
I don't know.
15 years old. Apparently. Oh, and it's turning easy.
Oh, she turns.
Yeah.
Pull out all that
Supposed to
fuscus.
keep going. Ah,
Don't let it slip. Hold it. Nice. Yep. Neat, nice and smoothish.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Right. Problem one sorted. Do it all again.
Fucking grease this thing properly. There's more oil outside of the engine than in the engine at the moment.
So, are you saying you're worried about these little plastic things breaking?
Yeah.
You know, my Corolla station wagon is about the same age as this car, give or take a couple of years, in a similar stage. And you know that we actually started this thing up with very minimal shit. We just checked the oil, turned the motor, and made sure that it cranked the new spark plugs. Pump, 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 harder, 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 harder.
It's the biggest sample I've seen in my life. It's bigger than that.
Say it again.
Than mine.
Say it again. Say Nish. Call him and say it. Like how
Nish?
you.
It's less stressful to fucking work on your project than mine. At least I don't have to stress about the broken shit.
Yeah, it's somebody else's breakages.
Nish, I think fresh fuel in this thing, change the oil and you can use it to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I reckon also.
I think it'll be good if you fill some brake fluid as well.
You don't need brakes.
So you can
There's no traffic. It's December.
No, you can just coast it and just pull the handbrake and just hope it like. fucking-
What do you think we did for the 500 Ks getting here?
What, pulling the handbrake?
Yeah. No, we had it in
So
A-frame.
what cylinders are
We only use the
So
handbrake
what cylinder
from the
is
garage
the
down
front-
into the spot
Is
here.
the front that's leaking or the back that's leaking or which one?
What thing?
That's leaking fluid.
What is leaking fluid?
Brake fluid?
I don't know. The bottles are empty. We don't know if it's leaking or not.
Or whether they empty it.
Yeah. You know, they probably used it to respray the car.
This is okay, so
Right.
listen, guys.
So we're trying to figure out.
Pull out, you happy that's it? Not
Trying to
yet.
figure out wiring for the ignition coil, right? Here you got. Let's scroll down. You got your distributor, right? Distributor has an L, which is a light, is a blue, and a BR coming out of it. This is a brown, right?
is correct.
Yeah.
The same two that you saw,
Yeah.
blue and brown. Brown goes to merges there with the black and white, the black with white stripes,
Yeah.
to positive.
Yeah.
And that's correct.
Brown, L was blue,
Yeah.
blue to
Negative.
negative. So how was that wrong? Let's just get Bola's opinion.
So
Who
let me
was-
tell you where
so
you're wrong,
Bola,
right? So hold on. First and
was
foremost,
Kimesh correct when he said brown is positive, is negative?
But
hello.
we had the brown as positive.
No, guy, no, you
Yes,
didn't.
we did.
Yes, I did.
We had the brown as positive.
No.
The brown one.
The injectors are fine.
Yeah, I heard them click.
Put that thing off completely.
Not enough power.
I doubt that.
Yeah, it's been good.
Well, how strong is the 86 battery?
It's been flat for a while.
Yeah, that might be part of the problem. Yeah, but reverse the Alex on.
I'd rather take the battery off the Hilux.
No.
So this is take 2, trying to start it with a fresh battery.
We check the voltage on this thing.
Check it. Check standing voltage. Oh, he's got his camera mounted. That
Hey,
sounded
bodies
better.
is working, yeah?
Yeah, but we need
It's
to
just
wait,
under
hold on.
14.
Both good? Okay. You want to
No, it's on. It's right here.
to manually. Let's bypass everything.
Yep. Are you pressing the accelerator? No, that's a good start.
There we go. Fuck off, man. Yes!
Fire.
That's what we needed to see. Exactly that. Do
Big
it.
flames came
Right,
out.
do again, do again. Go, go, go. Spray, spray, spray.
But why is it
You know
not
what's
turning?
funny? When we didn't have any of the plugs in, these
It
wires
cracked.
weren't getting hot.
Yeah.
And it was cranking fine.
So that means there's a problem potentially on the delivery.
But just remember,
Yeah.
we didn't
No,
try
for sure.
adjusting
But that
the
doesn't-
timing.
But
again,
it
it's-
wouldn't
this is
stop the
such a
motor from
lazy
swinging
start.
itself.
This
Yeah.
is such a lazy start on a battery that we know is good because you drove that van today.
Yeah.
So the battery
So
we
no,
know
it
is
could
good.
be the starter is a bit faulty, right? Because once there's a bit of load on it, because now we got the plugs and everything in there. There was no compression before. Now it's running against compression.
We're missing
We
point
haven't
two.
done a compression test firstly, but secondly, I can tell you this. This thing started for a brief second, right? And then we switched it off. But this battery was working on a Hilux. So why wouldn't it work here?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm
No, it's
saying
not the battery.
It's a question of, well, the starter is a bit lazy. We know this one.
Yeah, yeah.
We can hear it, we can feel it. So maybe we just take the starter out, have a look at that. But also, you know, we haven't really run much fuel to it. That started on quick start.
So,
Right, so we know it can
There's no
start.
fuel in
we
the
know
car.
it runs.
So-
guys.
so-
Wait, hold on. We know it starts. We know it can run. We just need to bridge the gap between whatever is happening right now.
20 liters of fuel, pour it in the tank, connect the where it
Yeah.
belongs, and then
Yeah.
just start it.
For sure.
Before,
No, but look, it
before
started
even
without
pulling
that.
out the starter.
No, look, it's not
Yeah.
without that, but I'm telling you
No,
now.
no. It combusted outside of the engine.
But that's what
That doesn't count as the engine, right? It
so
burned
clearly,
here.
so clearly,
not
I
in
can tell you,
there.
duos haven't worked on old cars before, where you have to deal with carbs and try and deal with this shit. And that's,
Carbs, I understand.
it's the same. It's going to be the same thing. You're literally injecting fuel on this end, not from the injector. So so when it compresses, you're going to get the backfire coming out, and that's natural.